Hey guys, have you ever found yourself at a loss for words? Sometimes you really don't know what to say. In your brain, you know what you want to say, but when it comes right down to it and it comes to really putting your lips on it and blurting it out, you just find yourself for a loss of words. And this seems to be the case that I'm having recently. And it seems like a lot of the videos that I watch tend to be having the same problem. And that is on the Jack Wolf knives. Every time somebody does a review on it or a video, you kind of leave yourself, how do I say it, searching in a good way, searching for something positive to say, because normally it has been mentioned or talked about numerous times. And that is a very, very good thing as far as I'm concerned. We could talk about the fit and finish all day long. We can talk about, the way it's constructed, the material. We could even talk about Ben Belcom as the owner. We talk about all this stuff. But I am kind of at a loss for words, or I'm getting there after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm 8 knives in. I have purchased every one so far that Ben has dropped. I have purchased every one of them. The newest one that we're going to take a look at right here, and it's just blowing me away. And again, a lot of people say the same thing. They always say, well, I think this is the one. This might be the one that does it for me. Every month he drops a knife, and it's always, oh, this is the one, we say. This is the one it is. Oh, man, this is the one for me. I really think it is, right? I don't want to sound like a broken record, and I am not going to drown this video out too long, but I'm going to try and get my point across, and I'm going to try and make everyone see how exceptional these knives really are. I'm telling you, they are absolutely the best knives that I have ever handled, and they keep getting better and better. The action, every time I get a new knife, the action seems like it just might be me. The action seems like it's a little bit more dialed in, a little bit more crisp. It just seems like every one I get, whoever is doing the building on these knives are really getting it down. They're really dialing it in now. And, when you receive one of these, just the fit and finish is just outstanding. I mean, outstanding. This is the best fit and finish that I've ever seen on a pocket knife, including, and I will not make this up, and it will seem like I might be exaggerating it, but this is not the case. This is better fit and finish than GEC knives. I'm telling you, it's either better than GEC knives, or it has to be right on par with a GEC knife. After all of the knives over the years, the traditional knives that I have handled, these Jack Wolf knives have to be some of the best knives out there in the knife hobby today. They have to be amongst the top knives you can buy. In the knife game right now. There's nothing higher. You can't get much better quality. You can't get much better of a pocket knife than a Jack Wolf knife. You cannot. And again, I must say that is my opinion, because if you don't say that's my opinion, then they come back at you in the comments, and you gotta, well, that's not true, that's your opinion, and and it just gets all crazy in the comments. But as far as I'm saying, in my opinion, these knives are the best knives that you can buy on the market right now if you're into the game. If you're really into the game, especially the traditional knife game. If you're not in the traditional knife game, well, then this isn't your video. This is definitely not your video. And you probably would have moved on already. But just giving you a look around it, there's really not much I'm going to say about the fit and finish and everything. It's just spot on. I mean, just wonderful, wonderful construction. And like I said, that's the reason why I think a bunch of the reviewers don't really have much to say, because each one you get, they are extremely, extremely consistent. I mean, look at these grind lines. And the reason why I'm saying, if I didn't say before, that this may be my best one, because the way it looks to me is really, really grabbing me hard. It's really, I'm very, very attracted by the way this piece looks. It is really awesome. I like the way this comes down. I like all the lines, and this is what he was going for. And I think that in the future, this is where he's going, because he likes this sci-fi futuristic type style look. And I do believe that Ben Belcom is going in this direction, which is absolutely fantastic. He's going to be stepping out of the box and really upping the game. You know what I mean? Because now you don't see these type knives in the traditional world that much. You know what I mean? You're really getting different now with all these angular type shapes, and you know what I mean? Now you're stepping outside the box, and that is fantastic. That's what he's doing. He's pushing the limits, And I just see him really, really taking his craft and this hobby to the next level. You can see it clearly. You can see it clearly by this piece. Look how beautiful this piece is. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the blade, Look how beautiful that blade is. Look at this hollow grind. I've never held a blade or cut anything with such a deep hollow on it. I'm telling you, if a lot of people say, never with me, I'd never get one, I can't afford it, I can't get it. I get all that. I understand totally what you are saying. Okay, I understand. But if you do have a chance to get one, or if you do purchase one of these, I'm just going to say it is a real, I don't want to use the word treat. It's a real, it's almost like taking a space shuttle ride, getting the opportunity to go into space. You know how these big shots and these big wigs, now everybody's going into space for trips, and you get to take a trip into space for the day and all that. That's how I feel with these knives. If you're fortunate enough to pick up one of these knives, a Jack Wolf knife, it's like going into space, so to speak. It really is. I don't know how else to say it, you know what I mean? Because there isn't a lot, there's not a lot of people out there that can really get to experience one of these, because, for the money, they don't have the money to put out for these, and they'll never be able to experience one of these. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I just wanted to show you this one here. This is the Cyborg Jack. This is the newest drop. This is the Cyborg Jack, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I love the ergonomics on it. The hand, I mean, it's just, man, it's ergonomically wonderful in the hand. Like, it really fits the hand like a glove. It fits so beautiful in the hand. Watch this action, guys. Watch this action. Now, if these are traditional knife guys, just watch the action. I have never, in all of the years I have been buying traditional knives, felt walk and talk like this on a pocket knife. Never. I would not just say that. I mean, it's impressive. The walk and talk is snappy. It is there. Now watch this now. Man. Did you guys see that? Let's just, for 1 second, let's go over this walk and talk again. Watch how hard the walk and talk hits on this sucker. Watch this thing hit. Let's do it one more time. I won't take up too much of your time, but I want you to see what I'm talking about as far as quality, construction, fit and finish, walk and talk, everything that you could think of. I want you to see what I'm talking about. Man, going into the half is crazy. Do you hear? I mean, did you hear that? I mean, you guys saw that with your own eyes. I mean, I can't lie. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to, you know, I say it all the time. I'm just not saying this because Ben Belcom is a friend of mine. I'm saying this to be real. I'm being real with you guys. You know what I mean? I don't get 1 cent for I pay 100% of these knives out of my own money. I don't have these knives given to me. So it's not like I'm you know, just saying this just because I'm giving knives. I am not giving these knives. I pay with my own money 100% of this knife. I pay out of pocket my own money. So I just want to let you know that. I'm not getting a kickback. I'm not getting a knife sent to me for free. I'm paying for these knives. So I'm not just blowing smoke just to get a knife for free. Just to let you know. It's just an exceptional piece of cutlery. And, you know, if you guys get a chance, if you guys have, you know, get a chance to experience one of these or I don't know whatever the case may be, but I'm just saying it is a real honor and it is a real, I keep on wanting to say treat because I don't know what other word to use, but it's just a fantastic thing. And I feel privileged. I feel extremely privileged that when I break them all out and I see them all lined up and I know that this is my collection and I feel very, very proud. I'm a proud hobbyist. I'm a proud knife enthusiast. That's basically what it's about. You know what I mean? That's what this game is about. That's what the knife collecting, you know, that's what it's all about. Our love of cutlery. You know, we all love cutlery. And these knives are just unbelievable. And I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there once again, this on, you know, how good they are. You know what I mean? They're just absolutely wonderful, you know? They're fun. They're really fun. Show you this piece here. Just a fantastic. I just want to show you some of them. Now, I'm going to let you get going, but I just want to show you some of the fit and finish. this fat carbon. Look, just showing you some of the fat carbon and the construction. You know what I mean? The fit and finish is so dialed in. I mean, you can see how beautiful, how beautiful this walk and talk is on it. I mean, you can see how it just hits into that half. I don't think that there's anything else. I think I've really said my piece. I will eventually come back on here and just show you guys every one of these knives again. You know, if you guys want to see anything, or if you guys have any kind of questions about these Jack Wolf knives, I'd be more than willing to answer any of your questions, because I mean, you know, they're good pieces. Even if you have Christmas coming up, you know, now Christmas, the holidays are coming up. If you could have even a few of your family members, chip in if they ask you what you want. You know, have everybody ante up a couple bucks. And then you could even contribute, whatever the case may be. If you really want one of these that bad and money is holding you back from purchasing one, you will be able to get one. You will be able to get one of these. Just take your time, save up a little bit of money, cash some of your change in, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. My dad always told me, he always mentioned one thing to me. If you want something bad enough, you will be able to get it, no matter what it is, no matter how big the task or how big it is that you want. If you want it bad enough, you'll get it. You will get it. And I'm just saying, the experience on these knives are just on another level. That's why I used the terms going up in space, you know what I mean? Because that's what I feel like. That's how I feel. Because if you're handling with these knives, and especially if you got a collection of them, and you can do this, you're fortunate enough to do it, then that's just fantastic. You know what I mean? It's just great. And I don't take it for granted. I don't boast about it. I don't brag. There's nothing to brag about. You know what I mean? It's just that I am showing you some of the knives that I really, really enjoy in my collection. You know what I mean? This is what the hobby is about, you know, showing our favorite knives and talking about our favorite knives and all that. That's what we do. We turn the camera on and we talk about knives. So that's all I'm doing. I'm talking about my knives. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you get going. I'm not going to keep this going too long. And I just wanted to give you guys a look at these. I mean, they're very beautiful. They're awesome, awesome pieces. You know what I mean? That's all I could say, that they're just awesome. You know, there's not much more to say. You can't talk about the fit and finish every single time. You know, it gets old. But it's some of the best quality knives out there right now. I can honestly say, I can honestly say they are some of the best knives in the game, in the hobby right now. You can't get no higher of standards than Ben Belcom knife, Jack Wolf knife. You can't. You cannot. You're at the highest standard. You're at the very, very top. You're at the very top. All right, guys, listen. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll catch you soon. Be good, be well, be safe. It is extremely cold here in southern New Jersey. We've got serious winds going. And with the cold weather and the winds, it is, frigid out there. You have to bundle up to go outside today. That's how cold it is here in Jersey. Anyway, be good, be well, be safe, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Drop me a comment if you can. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Be well now. Bye-bye.